Thank you everyone for coming today. We'd like to welcome you to Wilson High School for just this wonderful occasion. There's a presentation we're doing here that's related to the Safe Sports School Award, and we're very, very proud of our athletic training program that we have here. We have two of the best in Karen Melograna and John Moyer, longtime members of our school district, and they provide such excellent service to our students, to our community, and it really is indicative of how well we do as a program that they're being recognized today. I would like to give a special welcome here to Congressman Gerlach for making time in his busy schedule, because I know it's very hard to get out. And I would also like to recognize the National Trainers Association, and we have some speakers that will be coming up from that group as people that will be giving out this award. But again, we are strong believers here at Wilson in the importance of academics and extracurriculars. We think they're very tied, and we look at our extracurricular program as an extension of our academic program. And part of that is keeping our athletes safe and helping them to be trained well so they have a very beneficial experience. So, and that is largely due to, again, the efforts of Kieran and John. They do such an exemplary job. We're very proud of them and very appreciative of their efforts. At this time, I would also like to recognize our high school principal, Mr. George Fiore, who's in the back there, and George and his administrative team are just wonderful in the job that they do leading our flagship program, which is our high school. I would also like to make sure that I point out our school board members in attendance. We have Carol Reed, right here up front, Brenda Mack, and Matt Wolf. And we are blessed with an outstanding school board. And everything comes down to making priorities of what we think is the most important, because everything needs to be funded, and they're a big part of that. They realize the importance of quality athletic training and the difference it makes in the lives of our students. At this time, I would like to invite Yvette Ingram, the president of the Pennsylvania Athletic Trainers Society, to the podium.
My job's easy. I'm just here to congratulate. I did want to take a minute, though, and introduce somebody that's in the room. We have with us, if Linda, if you would raise your hand. Linda has made the trip. Linda Rizzoli is our first PATS executive director, and she works tirelessly for the safety and the welfare of athletes in the state of Pennsylvania. So I just wanted to recognize her. Pennsylvania student athletes work hard in practice, in school, and during their games. So it's important that they have someone on the sidelines who will always work hard to protect and prevent injuries from occurring. As the president of the Pennsylvania Athletic Trainers Society, I can say with considerable pride that sports safety in secondary schools is top priority within the Commonwealth. According to gathered information from our national body, which is the National Athletic Trainers Association, emergency room visits are the highest in the age groups 15 to 17 years of age when it comes to sports injuries. Having an athletic trainer and healthcare professionals present at practice and games is an ideal way to protect the athletes of your school. Service provided by athletic trainers includes prevention, emergency care, therapeutic interventions, rehabilitations, and much, much more. With such a wide array of expertise and sports medicine knowledge, athletic trainers are a great value to secondary schools. The Safe School Sports Award would not be possible if it wasn't for the support of the administration and the school board members at Wilson. So we do need to take a minute and congratulate them and say thank you. We applaud the steps that you guys have taken to protect your athletes within the Commonwealth. I would now like to introduce Mr. A.J. Duffy, who is District 2 Treasurer and here to represent the National Athletic Trainers Association.
Thank you, Yvette. I'm glad that we beat the snow. We've had a little bit of snow issues, I think, all around the state. And I would like to especially thank the Honorable Jim Gerlach, your member of the U.S. House of Representatives, for fitting us into his busy schedule to be here for this special ceremony. Physical activity has many benefits to our health. However, as we all know, it is not without risks, such as injury, illness, and even death. Fortunately, those risks can be greatly minimized with proper utilization of personnel, equipment, and detailed planning. With that in mind, the National Athletic Trainers Association developed the Safe Sports School Award to shine a light on schools that have taken great measures to keep their athletes safe. To receive this award, schools must meet 10 requirements established by the NATA. The award has two categories, a first team and a second team. Because Wilson High School has met not only the basic requirements set forth, but also has fulfilled all the recommendations, they will be awarded the first team designation. We are thrilled to make this presentation during National Athletic Trainers Month. And also, we will meet with the 5th Annual Youth Safety Sports Summit in Washington, D.C. on Monday. The Youth Sports Alliance, spearheaded by the NATA and with 100 organizations, hopes to reduce youth sport injuries and improve their health and safety. It is my privilege to be here today on behalf of the NATA. Fellow Pennsylvanian and NATA President Jim Thornton wished he could be here with us, but he sends his congratulations instead. So, John, Kieran, I present to Wilson's head athletic trainer, Doc Moyer, his assistant, Kieran Melgrana, team physicians, Dr. David O'Rourke and Dr. Gary Canner, and the rest of the Bulldog staff, a first team sports safety award for taking actions to make your school a safe sport. I know firsthand the commitment that these people have. As one of your fellow student athletes and alums, Seth Klein is my starting quarterback at Widener. Obviously, they have worked hard to show the West Lawn community and their students that their youth sports safety is a priority. They have always had your back. Congratulations.
Thank you, AJ. Kieran and I would like to thank the National Athletic Trainers Association for this first team Safe Sports School Award. I am in awe of the athletic training expertise that is in this room right now, and they're colleagues and friends of mine. And so since they're here today, and if I can keep them maybe tomorrow, I think what we'll do is this. Linda, could you cover our girls' basketball game tomorrow? Tonight? And Joe, if you travel with our boys' basketball team tomorrow, Yvette, if you can help me in the athletic training after school, and AJ, do a Saturday morning practice. Thank you all for being here. What makes this award even more meaningful is it's March, and March is National Athletic Trainers Month, and we're very proud to receive this award in March. So the snow did help us out in that aspect. Kieran and I have always prided ourselves in quality health care for our safety of our student athletes, and we feel very fortunate to work in a school district that has made safety of its student athletes a priority. And this is not always the case. The Pennsylvania Athletic Trainers Society recently did a survey of PIAA member schools, and 19% of our schools in Pennsylvania are still without athletic training services, and we'd like to see that number rise dramatically. The Wilson School Board Administration has allowed us to build a sports medicine team that allows every secondary school athlete in the Wilson School District to have access to a licensed athletic trainer. The Wilson School District employs 2 full-time licensed athletic trainers and utilizes 2 graduate assistants, licensed athletic trainers, to provide coverage for our 3 campuses that provide full athletic activities. We can't thank the Wilson School Board Administration enough for supporting our efforts and to help us provide these services. I would like to personally thank the dignitaries who are here with us today and took the time from their busy schedules. Representative Gerlach, thank you very much for being here. Of course, AJ, thank you very much for representing the National Athletic Trainers Association. Linda Mazzoli, our executive director for the Pennsylvania Athletic Trainers Society, as Yvette had said, she is an unbelievable source for us in helping our profession move forward in Pennsylvania. And NATA Hall of Famer Joe Izzy, he sponsored us for this award, and Joe is also my mentor. Believe it or not, I was Joe's student way back in the 70s. And I like to say this, Joe, because I've used it before, but to show you how tough Joe was as a clinical director, look at his hair and look at mine. So, no, Joe's like a brother to me, and he's awesome. Kieran and I feel very honored to win this first team sports safe school award, and we are very proud to be licensed athletic trainers for the Wilson School District. Thank you very much.
At this time, we would like to invite Congressman Jim Gerlach up for some brief comments.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everybody. What a real pleasure to be here at Wilson and to congratulate Doc and Kieran on your award. It's it's just such a fabulous thing to have the quality athletic trainers that you have here at Wilson to help you student athletes get through your athletic competitions and your experience here in the district. I look at this issue from a couple of different perspectives. One, as a former student athlete, both in high school and college, and the experiences I had or didn't have with good athletic training. In high school, back when I was there, we didn't have an athletic trainer, and we had a manager on the team, and if anybody got hurt, you're supposed to go talk to the manager. If the manager thought you were injured enough to go see a doctor, he'd tell you to go see your doctor. And so we didn't have that kind of immediate response on the field or on the court that is absolutely necessary to understand what an injury might be and how to deal with it, how to then come out of that injury situation and deal with a therapeutic program to get you back on the field or back on the court. It was much laid back in a way where I'm not so sure some of us should have survived that process as student athletes. But later on, went to college and had a wonderful experience with a trainer who's one of the original Hall of Famers for the Pennsylvania Athletic Trainers Association, Bruce Vogelsong at Dickinson College, and Joe remembers him, and Doc, you might know him. What a wonderful guy, kind of crusty, but you knew as a student athlete at Dickinson that you were going to be well taken care of, that safety was the number one issue for him and for the staff, and whenever you were injured, as I was once, you got really great care. And that's really what this whole thing is about. As student athletes, making sure that you're going to have coaches that understand safety as part of your participation in athletics, making sure you have the equipment that's proper for you to participate, make sure the fields and the courts and the facilities generally are appropriate for what you need to do to compete effectively. And should you be injured, have the best quality care necessary to deal with that. We have a resolution in Congress called the Secondary School Student Athlete Bill of Rights Resolution, H.R. 72, and it talks about the need to have quality student athlete training programs so that you can effectively participate and you can get the most out of your participation in that program at your school. And what we learned quickly as we were developing that resolution was that there's about 8 million student athletes at the secondary level in the United States participating in various sports every year. And of those 8 million that participate, over 1 million of those student athletes get injured. And so the question is, are they going to have available to them in all of those school settings the quality of athletic trainers and medical staff that are going to help those athletes through that process? And you certainly have that here at Wilson. And that wouldn't be possible if you didn't have a school board, you didn't have an administration that understood the importance of those individuals being part of your athletic career here, so that if you're injured, you're going to have the ability to deal with it in the most professional way, most expeditious way, to ultimately get you turned around, get that injury taken care of, and get you back onto the field or onto the court. So I hope you as athletes understand the importance of what your school board and your administrators and your coaches and your athletic department are providing to you as student athletes. They want you to succeed not only in the classroom, they want you to succeed in your athletic pursuits, because ultimately it makes you a better person. A strong mind and a strong body, as Aristotle, I think, once said, is such an important part of the educational experience for all of our young people. So I want to congratulate the school district generally, and of course all of you as school board members, staff, coaches, and certainly Doc and Kieran for the great work you do every single day as you participate here in athletics at Wilson. You know, as a parent too, you want to make sure that your kids are taken care of as they're participating. I had 3 of my children all go through Downingtown West High School in Chester County, participating in various sports, including my 2 boys playing football. And we couldn't have asked for a better athletic trainer to watch over them on a day-to-day basis than Joe Izzy. And he's now part of the Hall of Fame here in Pennsylvania's Athletic Trainer Society. So as a parent, as a former student athlete, I understand the importance of great athletic trainers. You have those here at Wilson. So to everybody as part of this team, congratulations and all the best as you continue to compete at the highest level in athletics here at Wilson High School. Thanks much.
In conclusion, I would just like to point out that this is not only a recognition of our program, which we're very thankful for, but it shows how much respect both John and Karen receive around the state, because we have people here that are extremely busy and took the time out of their schedules to come up here and honor the Wilson School District, as well as Karen and John. We're blessed to have you here, and congratulations on this award. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. We appreciate it.